Right, welcome to today's update on the comparative report on Nelson Chamisa and Joshua Nkomo. Zimbabwe's political landscape has been shaped by a series of influential leaders, each leaving a distinct mark on the nation's history. Among these, Joshua Nkomo and Nelson Chamisa stand out as pivotal figures. One as a liberation icon and the other as a modern opposition leader. Despite operating in different eras, their careers share striking similarities in terms of leadership, style, political challenges, and symbolic significance. This report explores these parallels, offering insights on how their legacies intersect and diverge. Now we come to the background in their historical context. Joshua Nkomo, 1917 to 1999, was a founding figure in Zimbabwe's liberation movement. He led the Zimbabwe African People's Union, ZAPU, and played a central role in the fight against colonial rule. Nkomo's political activism began in the 1950s, and he became a symbol of resistance against white minority rule in Rhodesia. After independence in 1980, he served in various government roles, but faced marginalization under Robert Mugabe's ZANU-PF regime. Nelson Chamisa. Nelson Chamisa was born in 1978. He emerged as a prominent opposition leader in the post-Mugabe era. He rose through the ranks of the Movement for Democratic Change, MDC, and later led the Citizens Coalition for Change, CCC. Chamisa represents a new generation of Zimbabwean politicians advocating for democratic reforms, economic revival, and youth empowerment. His leadership has been marked by electoral disputes and political repression. Leadership style and charisma. Now, both Nkomo and Chamisa are known for their charismatic leadership. Nkomo was affectionately called Father Zimbabwe, or Umdala Wethu, reflecting his status as a unifying figure during the liberation struggle. His calm demeanor and inclusive rhetoric earned him respect across ethnic and political divides. Chamisa, similarly, has captivated many Zimbabweans with his eloquence, youthful energy, and Christian values. His ability to connect with young voters and articulate a vision for change has made him a formidable force in opposition politics. Like Nkomo, Chamisa's charisma has often been a double-edged sword, drawing admiration from also criticism for being overly symbolic without delivering tangible results. Political ideology and vision. Nkomo's ideology. Nkomo's political ideology was rooted in nationalism, socialism, and unity. He advocated for land reform, economic justice, and racial equity. His vision was inclusive, seeking to bridge divides between ethnic groups, particularly between the Shona and Ndebele communities. Chamisa's ideology. Chamisa's platform centers on democracy, transparency, and economic liberalization. He promotes constitutionalism, human rights, and anti-corruption measures, while Nkomo focused on liberation and post-colonial reconstruction. Chamisa emphasizes on modernization, digital transformation, and youth participation. Despite these differences, both Nkomo and Chamisa share a commitment to peaceful change and national reconciliation. Now let's come to challenges and political repression. Nkomo struggles. Nkomo faced intense repression from the Rhodesian regime and later from Mugabe's government. The Gukuraundi massacres in the 1980s, where thousands of Ndebele civilians were killed, were partly aimed at weakening ZAPU's influence. Nkomo was accused of plotting a coup and fled the country temporarily. Eventually, he was forced into a unit agreement that dissolved ZAPU into ZANU-PF. Chamisa struggles. Chamisa has faced electoral manipulation, intimidation, and legal battles. The 2018 presidential election, which he narrowly lost to Emmerson Mnangagwa, was marred by allegations of vote rigging. His rallies have been banned, supporters arrested, and party structure dismantled. Like Nkomo, Chamisa operates in a hostile political environment where dissent is often criminalized. Now we come to symbolism and legacy. Both leaders have become symbols of resistance and hope. Nkomo's legacy is enshrined in monuments, streets, and public memory. He is remembered as a peacemaker who sacrificed personal ambition for national unity. Chamisa, though still active, has already become a symbol of generational change. His appeal to youth, use of digital platforms, and religious rhetoric position him as a normal leader in a corrupt system. He has invoked Nkomo's legacy, even controversially claiming to have received Nkomo's rod of power, a symbolic gesture that sparked debate about historical continuity and legitimacy. Ethnic and regional dynamics. Ethnicity has played a complex role in both leaders' careers. Nkomo and Ndebele struggled against the dominance of Shona-led ZANU-PF. His marginalization reflected broader ethnic tensions in Zimbabwe's politics. Chamisa, a Shona, has attempted to build a cross-ethnic coalition, but his party has faced criticism for not adequately representing Ndebele interests. Nonetheless, his inclusive messaging echoes Nkomo's efforts to transcend tribal divisions. International relations and diplomacy. Nkomo was respected internationally, especially among African liberation movements. He maintained ties with the Soviet Union, Zambia, and other socialist states. Chamisa has cultivated a relationship with Western democracies, advocating for international pressures on Zimbabwe's government. His diplomatic approach is more aligned with global democratic norms, contrasting with Nkomo's Cold War era alliances.